Here we go into the first map. It's going to be Vertigo, Ignis Serpens versus Big Academy.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing how this one shapes up. Like we said, right? Big have gone through some serious roster changes over the last few months. And Ignis, well, they've been together for quite some time, but never quite getting the results they wanted.
First contact's going to be over towards B stairs. Casey managed to tag down Process down to 89. Nothing to shout home about, but every bullet counts in the end. So nothing too amazing at the moment. It does seem the radar's a little bit bugged out, so don't worry about that too much. Just focus on the actual gameplay here. It's going to be the second one to become into contention here, over towards this mid spot. Going to take a couple of shots, but looking to play a little bit more as a teammate. A little bit too aggressive. He is going to be slammed down now. Casey, he knows he's going to be in a world of pain. Multiple players coming in from multiple angles. Coming in helping him, and he's going to be able to find two. He's going to be the last one left alive on that side before he goes down next time. Coming in for the trader. Takes down the bomb holder. I'm trying to gather up information. Unsure where the secondary player is here. Trying not to be too aggressively around that corner. Go down. Has to hit another headshot. Unable to do a good attempt. I'll give that to them. 2 kills for Snacks and 1 for next time.
Yeah, good approach from Big Academy. Nice little pincer movement. And especially after pushing that one player off of the stairs position, gives themselves a lot of space to then start pushing in. It does trade out quite heavily, which on a pistol round you're fine with. But obviously they want to make sure that the rounds going forward are a lot more clean. Going to come through with 3 MAC-10s. That is a lot of explosive power. They're going to look to completely overrun these USPSs.
Yeah, whenever I see these guns, I want to like sing money, 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 money. Because just as soon as you get like a couple kills of them, and it's fine. He's gonna be there with the Galil, finds 2, but the headshots, they come in and snatch away this rifle from the hands of these players. Arrow gonna be going in for the aggressive peek here. Gonna have to be careful. There's a player gonna be pushing up behind them, but only with the USP at the moment. They know this is gonna be the last one. Good position. Top of the wall to the porta toilets, but it's not gonna be good enough. He goes down. A couple of pistols picked up via Big Academy, who are looking pretty good so far, but we're only 2 rounds in.
Yeah, 1 extra kill there would have been great for Ignis, but unfortunately could not connect those final shots. It is going to be a little bit of a reinvest for Big Academy. Not a full bonus, unfortunately, but yeah, they're doing all right. They're doing all right, and if they can come out cleanly on the other side of this round, well, they'll be absolutely laughing. Ignis, on the other hand, do have a slight advantage here. They're going to need to look to press that one as Big look to be making the same moves.
Oh, there you go. Player's going to be able to find a kill right away. Skye is going to go down. That is a little bit unfortunate. Like, why are their names different? That confused me for a second now. Either way, Snacks. Playing it rather aggressive. Oh, on the overhang here. Trying to peek his head on over the smoke. Not going to connect up, but brilliantly. Execution over towards the B site. This should work fairly well with the positioning of the CTs at the moment. The execution now coming out. He's going to be in a good counter position. He has to use a little bit of util to stay alive. His teammate Olymp going in for the counter spray, but unfortunately his teammate's going to fall. Now they have to go in for the retake here. They couldn't quite do anything there. Casey falling a little bit too fast. Lots of shots through the smoke, but none are going to be connecting here. Big Academy, solid positioning here. First buy coming out from Ignis. Kill. It's come out from Olymp. It's a good start. Time's going to be ticking. Do they have a defuse kit? No, they do not. So they actually don't have any time to waste. So I'm counting down the seconds. So this might just be a save. Never mind. Scratch that. They're going to be doing absolute decent load. Arrow, last one left alive. They got the bomb down, but they are going to get wiped out. Casey going down is going to be slightly costly for them, but it's not the end of the world considering they get the defuse.
That they do. Perfect timing on that. And I was a little bit concerned. I say concerned. I was also kind of convinced that maybe they were going to go for that save instead, especially given how those first 2 rounds had gone, and Big still had so many of their players left alive. So to try and regress into that was... It was questionable from an on-paper standpoint. But they do really, really well. They wait out the time quite nicely, and they're able to kind of overrun the site, maintain control, get that back into their grasp. So they get themselves onto the board here, and I must say on paper, this is probably the team I favor to win out the series. So with 1 round on the board already, looking to keep climbing. They will, however, have to contend with Sainsy, newest player on the roster, and he's picked up the AWP very early on.
See if he's going to be able to clap back with a couple of kills of his own. May well be the case. Ignis Serpens. This is roster being quite through the barrel of names here. Different teams, different team names. Hopefully this one sticks. Big Academy. I'm trying to stick this to Ignis. Take this map off them. I think take it over towards Mirage. They may have a chance. A little bit of an unsteady roster though, so it's going to be a bit questionable. Still waiting for any real execution coming into this. With 45-second mark, we should be seeing something happen in moments. Process, golden AK in hand. They're looking to be playing a little bit more aggressive now up towards ramp. Slowly, as they do so. They're making too much noise. Snack's going to get boosted up. Going in for this peak is going to be useful. Molotov's going to go out as well. The spots are here. The kills. They're going to rain free. Gets 2. Down to 10 HP, but job's done. He can run away knowing he's gathered a lot of information as well as 2 kills. That's big. Next time, he's going to be in a bit of trouble. Flashed out. Has to give up the sight peek for his teammate. He's able to get 1 kill himself, and next, he's going to peek up, take down Skye. Unfortunately, lets go of the AWP and also his ability to stay alive.
Oh, that was painful to watch. Very unfortunate there for Big. Tried to slow down the pacing a little bit, postured towards ramp for a little while, tried to bait out some of that utility, give themselves a bit of time, and, well, when they finally decided to push in, they weren't checking that high angle, so instantly you get that first kill coming through, and then they make their way up ramp as Ignis reposition, but as they get to the top of ramp, 2 of the Ignis players are waiting on site and just completely mow through them. Rough round for Big Academy. Back down onto pistols. We're going to start from scratch.
Oh, good first kill coming out here. Casey going to be trying to get a couple more in, but still finding 2 is absolutely huge. Trying to deny these pistolers any chance. Him going down is definitely going to open up an opportunity here for Big to try and find something, anything. Going for food. Molly's going to be coming out looking to burn them alive. It's going to be the AK hitting the heads. Olymp. Trying to deny them ability to be able to jump off and get that gun. Oh, snaps on. 4 bullets left. Is it going to be enough? Oh, headshot coming out from Process. That's 2 players down. Almost the 3rd, Sam. That's a pretty good round.
Yeah, pretty solid. Make sure that they keep 3 of their players alive, so that gives them quite a big boost as well. You know, try and hold on to that cash for as long as possible. I mean, Olymp sitting on 8k. Okay, now he's bought. Now he's a little bit lower, but you know, for the most part, they are comfortable. They're happy. They're okay with losing 1 or 2 guns. Realistically, you want to stop that train from going too far, particularly because that was against pure pistols. Now they're coming up against rifles again. They have to be a little bit more controlled and...
Casey. As you said, needs to be a little bit more controlled, and that's not what they were. Process, Arrow going to be able to pick up a couple of kills between them. Olymp going in for the flank here. Might catch a player off guard, but has to take it slow, and that might be his downfall from a distance. Getting the spray. That was perfect. Arrow goes down. Still disadvantage on their side. Casey's only got 14 HP. Snack's going to be alongside him. This boost might make the difference. Seems to be a counter position coming out from the T side. See that? Yeah, that's still good on the other side of the smoke. Well positioned at the moment. Flash will be getting popped out. Might help Olymp here, but it's more likely going to be Snack's going to be able to go in for the peak. There we go. He's going to be able to find 1 trades. Going to be coming through fast. So Sin going to be making quick work of it for him. Olymp still playing aggressive. He's going to find a double. This is huge. They go down big. They had the sight. They had the bomb down, Sam, but they still just can't contend with this roster.
That late lurk from Olymp was beautiful. Coming in all the way around, Big had no suspicion. And Olymp, with such low HP, even after getting that first kill, still able to convert onto the second as well to help confirm the sight and, of course, confirm that defuse as well. Beautifully executed. Again, a little bit more expensive than they would have wanted. They lose a lot of players in that one, but they force Big back down into a rough spot. They've got an AWP in their own hands. They're still feeling comfortable.
Casey, you know them. Doing good work. disagree. Olim's flank there was golden. Without that, I think they would have ended up losing that. But I will give it to KC and Snacks as well. Their duo over towards the CT side were doing a great job for us. I was going to be playing aggressive, take 9 in hand, get some damage, but not the kill. Moonwalk stays alive. Kicking for now, anyway. Ignis. Want to try and build up that economy even further.
I'm just waiting for the opportunity to say he moonwalked away. That's literally what I'm living for right now. We have 2 maps to make it happen. Come on, Moonwalk.
Find a double. Almost. Trade does come through. It's gonna be Snacks. Having to go for the trade. Sin going over the peak here. Very aggressive. Might be able to find something amongst the barrel of fishes there, but no. Unable to connect enough of those bullets to find a kill. So a lot of damage done from Big Academy, but a bit lackluster in the kill front. So 5 rounds to the side of Ignis. Looking pretty good.
So I think that next time is Lena, because Lena is their AWPer.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on with that.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird, not gonna lie. So I think that that's Lena. Then we have Casey, we have Snacks. So ISO is Moonwalk. There you go. ISO about a Moonwalk away.
Yeah. I think that fixed the break, but either way. 5 round going to be coming out from Big Academy. They're trying to do a lot of damage last round. Spent quite a bit of money as well. Lots of utility and Tech 9s on each player. It's starting to add up. Process might have just got a play off guard. No. But he is still holding over. Sandbag's position, unfortunately. Oh, ISO's there to catch him off guard. Next time, going to be peeking in. Still getting a chance to find a kill though. Snacks finds one himself. And all of a sudden, this buy coming out from Big is just getting absolutely brutalized as Sin goes down. Arrow's dead as well. Processing, we're left with Sensi and Sky. Last 2 players left kicking. And I don't really know what they can do in this situation. They've got no money to play with into the next round. They have round loss bonus, but it's still not going to be enough to really accomplish as much as they want. So, I mean, if they keep that AWP, potentially.
I mean, you say that. They had the AWP in this round. There is a lot of power behind this AWP, but positioning is so key, and you have to be getting those early shots in particular, right? You don't. An AWP in the late game becomes far less useful. So it's a really tight situation for Big to be in at the moment. The save is the right call. They're not going to have a ton of money available to them. It's full loss streak bonus, but even then, you know, you've really got to weigh up what's going to be the best option in this next round for the buy. Again, thinking kind of more long term, as Ignis are now going to hit 6 rounds. Whew, that scared me a little bit there. Seeing that player in the crosshair, nobody died. It was stressful.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be a flash coming through as well. I think Sensi as well was like, oh, I'm about to be bombarded. But no, interestingly, it seemed to decide not to push for that. They have the money, so taking the AWP out of the hands of Sensi was probably worth going in for that dive. But I think he was alone there. So maybe not.
So it looks like Big going to be forcing into this. And again, right, spending every last cent they have to kind of sacrifice on utility. It's a very, very tight situation to be in. And another loss puts them back down essentially onto pistols. Maybe some slight upgrades, but it's not going to be a full buy unless they really sacrifice utility. So they're just kind of in this awful cycle. They need to get around on board.
Yeah. They can buy pistols, they can buy util, and try to force it out that way, but it's going to be difficult. I think they're just going to continue to get punished here. They have done a lot of damage to Lena here, the AWP. Meanwhile, ISO does find one over towards Sin as he peeks in towards that ramp position. There's 4 players here, Sam. They're just completely denying Big Academy the potential positioning on ramp. Saying that, Brosos has pushed up aggressively. He's not alone. He has got two mates behind him. So he's going to be able to continue on. No one's peeking up behind him at the moment. Maybe they've switched away from this. I mean, there is Olymp and Lena somewhere lurking. There we go. Lena goes down. That's going to be the AWP. Getting the kill on the side of Sensei. Prostar spots one out. Going in for the headshot. Gets the body shot instead, but still going to be a kill. Coming out from the woodwork, though. It's going to be Snacks. Finds one. He's hungry. He wants his dinner, and he's going to be able to find a second one as well. He's now going to be left in a 1v2 after finding that kill. And unfortunately for him, Sensei has his name on his gun. Gets the kill, and that's going to be the third round. Finally on the board for Academy.
There you go, and this was a good round from them. We saw this attempt at a slower play style a few rounds back, and it just kind of crumbled. They didn't get the results that they'd wanted. This time around, however, they do actually manage to draw a little bit of a rotation from Ignis, and a nice angle from Sensei means that he's able to get that first kill and create the space that his team needs to push forward. So they come through with a lot of guns saved at the end of that round. They've got cash in the bank. It's still going to be a difficult buy to maneuver just because of what the cash looks like, but getting that round on the board is imperative. And now we start to see why Ignis don't chase, why they're not willing to, you know, throw away guns unnecessarily, because like Snack's down to 0 after helping with the team reinvest. So after losing one round, Ignis are already starting to feel that economic pressure, that recession starting to kick in. And if they lose this round, then they themselves they won't be in danger just yet. They'll still have a decent little pot of cash for themselves, but they'll slowly start to backslide.
See a bit of change in utility across the board there towards B. There was no initial Molotov going out. Just going in for the dry peek. Cost them, it didn't know. Prostar's going to be playing aggressive. AK in hand, gets the first kill. That is the entry they need. ISO is going to fall. Flash comes out. Lena going to be stuck behind the cement bags here. Snack's going to be completely blinded. He has to be careful not to get killed here. He's now open up the floodgates. He's going to be able to find one, but unfortunately for him, he goes down. Lena, he gets a kill, but traded out instantaneously. Now Olymp, Casey, they know they need to bring this back. If Big Academy can tie together a couple of rounds, I can really put them back in the game here. But it slowed down Big. They took a couple of seconds too long. If they just carried on, might well have stood a chance. But now I have my questions. But we should have to wait and see. Meanwhile, Arrow, what's he going to be doing? He's lurking elsewhere. Sky. There we go. Okay. Arrow's just checking down behind them, and Sky's not going to go switch up with this as well. So they're playing it slow, chucking around the utility. Going for the bomb at the moment, trying to sneak on over. Olymp should have this angled covered, so as soon as they peek round, he's going to have the information. He looks away! The wrong time! And as soon as he looks back, it's going to be too late. They're going to be so close, he's going to have to try and catch them off guard. The smoke's going to go out, though. It's too late. Molotov on towards site, but he can get that bomb down and planted. He's going to die to the fire, but the bomb is planted. 2v2. It's equalized down, but now there's a time limit. Arrow going to be in the key position. He does get tagged through the smoke, but he's not dead yet. Sensei with the AWP as well. He's not in a great position to try and get the kill on the bomb at the moment, and his teammate goes down. He knows he can't track a Molotov. He knows this indeed, but he still finds one. He has to now go in for a blind shot on the play. He hits his leg! Oh, it was actually a body shot, but through the side of the cement. My heart breaks for him.
Oh, that was unreal. They had everything going for them. They had the space. They had the timing. They had the drop on the last two Ignis players. They get to the site. Bomb goes down. Unfortunately, that player burns alive. Completely taken out by a Molotov. 2 versus 1. This is so doable. The smoke's taking so much of that vision away, obscuring it, but one of the players kind of pops up right into the sight line of the AWP player, gets taken out, and yet the smoke still pays off because it covers that sideline. This is
double naded over towards Lena, and they're just going to be pushing on through. They want to get this round on the board. And you know what, Sam? If they do win this, this is going to really be putting Ignis on the back foot. They're going to have to be careful, depending on how much damage they do to Big Academy's player base here.
I think that last round is anything to go by. Ignis can definitely bring it back if they keep playing smart. But the numbers are definitely not in their favor at the moment.
No. 7 rounds, though, they're looking good. Fairly certain Ignis pretty happy with this, the way this has gone so far. Just have to wait and see. Obviously, this is Big Academy's map pick. If they lose it, that's going to be a bit of a kick in the teeth. Olymp's going to be the first one facing up against Brian. Big peek around the corner. The shots come out, but it's actually not going to be for the play you expect. Casey over towards B ramp gets a kill, and well, ISO and Lena going to be able to pick up a couple of kills here. No, not Lena. What am I talking about? Who died right away? It's Casey. Casey and ISO. Now Sky, last one left alive. He has got the bomb. ISO looks away at the wrong time. Both these players are one-shottable. AK, there we go. He even headshots him to boot, just to make sure he gets the damage done. Now Casey, he's got a flash for his name. No, he does not. He has a defuse, which is actually not fantastic to have on this front.
No!
And, oh my god, Sky, that is unacceptable. One shot was needed, and he missed all 3 of those bullets.
Casey 16 HP and a dream. And well, you know what? One shot is all that was needed, but it was Casey's shot to get it done. Saves the AWP, gets them up to 8 rounds. Big starting to falter in the late round. And that was one of the places where they'd done well previously. I think they're feeling the pressure a little bit, coming up against quite a seasoned team. Bearing in mind, Big have gone through a huge roster haul. It's been 9 months of slow changes here and there. But as I mentioned, right, their newest player's only been here for 2 months, second newest 3 months. So it's a lot of synergizing that needs to happen for this roster. And you can clearly see that the connections haven't quite been made yet.
Yeah, Sensei. Oh, what was that flick later? Sent into another realm. Sensei, that was a little bit disgusting, I'm not going to lie, but nicely done. Protoss shots through the smoke, but unfortunately for him, ISO has that shot down. The spray through the smoke returns, but not in his favor. Sin goes down as well. Snacks, he's been an absolute beast. He's a fantastic player. I would like to see him back on the big stage.
Would you say he's a bit of a snack?
Oh, definitely, mate. Fantastic player. Well, minute left on the clock. Ignis have done a good job to rebuttal Big Academy's approach. 1 kill went there the way of Big Academy, but so far that's really been it. They've lost 2 players, Sin and Protoss. I'd say 2 of the top players, but honestly 3 of the players got 7 kills, and I'd say Sin, Sky, and Protoss have been pretty much effective as each other here. So I'd say you're going to be back in this familiar position. This is pretty much a remix of the previous round, but not previous, sorry, 2 rounds ago. But this time round, they've got a much bigger disadvantage. It's going to be read well as well. Snacks lining up this nade. That's going to be getting launched out. It's going to be a double nade over towards the site. Doesn't catch the player though. That is unfortunate. Does a lot of damage. It's not going to be a kill. This means that we have Sensei up with the AWP in a good position. This retake is possible. It might just be a bit of a costly one. They're going to have to lose a player or 2. And I think it's probably going to come down to if they end up getting found by this AWP, Sensei going to be holding on towards this angle. Snacks going to swing out potentially. Instead, Sensei has to give up his angle, but makes it work anyway. Gets the kill, flicks on up, hits the headshot. This player, he's on another level right now, hitting the flick shots exactly when he needs to.
Sensei is nuts. Like, how has he never been on my radar? He's just been flicking and getting the most unreal headshots. 11 and 6 at the moment, and his team isn't even winning. He's doing so freaking well. But you compare him to Laney. I mean, Laney was someone that I'd pointed out, you know, oh, the Ignis Orpa, you know, looking forward to seeing what he can do. And he's having a bit of a slow day at the office. It's Olymp who's really, you know, Olymp and Snacks who've done so much here. But Sensei is doing a lot to keep his team alive, keep the dream alive. 2 more rounds, and they're at least feeling a little comfortable going into the next.
Couple more rounds might well do it. It's still going to be a bit of a difficult one. 7 rounds of the board is the max they can now get. Going over to the other side. Olymp surviving with that A1. I mean, they can get a kill hill there. Snack's going to be the first one to fall. Arrow's going to be low HP, making that 0. We see Lena still alive at the moment. Casey's going to be on the site with the 5-7. Here's the opposition. Sneak up onto him and through the smoke. Sin's like, nah. I could feel you there. I could sense you. Sensei you. Hey. Olymp. A1, probably worthwhile trying to save this, but his team are not going to be able to purchase into the next round. He goes with the spray, gets a kill. Now he's got low HP. He's at least been able to find a kill. That's a, you know, something. His teammate ISO tries to walk away with the gun, but he's denied.
All right, seeing some good moves here from Big and Ignis. Oh, wrong player was moonwalking there, unfortunately. But I got my moonwalk moment. Yeah, I mean, economy for Ignis now, bit of a mess. Bit of a mess, unfortunately. Not going to be able to get a good buy out of this one. They've allowed Big Academy to really start to run away, to start taking a lot of that space. And Big, to their credit, have responded very well to Ignis's playstyle. They've adapted their pacing and found those moments where Ignis start to feel a little uncertain, where they maybe rotate a little too far this way or that, and Big have done well to take advantage of those moments. Now, sitting on an okay amount of cash, and knowing they're in an anti-eco.
First kill goes in the way we'd expect. Imagine that's what we're going to continue to see. I mean, only USPs left. We do, you know, from time to time we see a couple of kills come here or there. I don't think it's going to be that way this time around. Never mind, next time does manage to find a kill. And apparently we might be seeing next time in Moonwalker's actual players, but I've not seen any official announcements anywhere from these players from Ignis. So
yeah, same.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, taking a look at their Twitter now, and well, the last announcement was the players that we presumed were going to be in this game. So a little bit strange that it's apparently not those players. And that was like 9 days ago. A lot of question marks there. But for now, I suppose we'll just call the names that are on our screen for safety's sake. And, well, thankfully, Snacks is going to be able to save an AK into the next round. And again, because of that economy looking as messy as it has been, with Big managing to run away with some rounds as well, this has been fantastic for them. But for Ignis, cash is messy. There will be a reinvesture, but at least Snacks is going to be able to hold on to a little bit of that cash. Maybe start to build up something. No, that's a lie. It's the last round. Come on. Never do maths on stream. Last round and a half. But at least that means that they've got that little bit of extra cash to invest into things like armor and utility. It's still not great by any means imaginable. But next time's picked up the AWP, and he's going to try to go toe-to-toe with Sensei.
Sensei's been an absolute beast at AWP, so that would scare me a little. Oh, next time. He has been burnt alive. Down to 10 HP. But he's got an AWP. It's not going to be too worried. Oh, he took that name right to the face. That's unfortunate. Oh, what are you doing? He plays far too aggressive. Doesn't get a kill, and Sin pushes through mid. Takes care of Snacks. This is looking like the 7th round on the board. We've seen this team try to do their best to deny it. Oh, they're going down low. And next time, last one left alive, finds a single kill, but he's got 10 HP and a dream. A single shot is all that's needed. And that's going to be GG well played for that first half. Let's hop into a quick break, and we'll be back with the second half momentarily.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
And we're back for the second half. Big Academy versus Ignis Serpens. Ignis, a team that we thought on paper should possibly be the one coming out on top of this, and yet somehow it's such a close affair.
Yeah. Might be down to the fact that they have got two new players who they haven't announced yet, but are actually playing in this.
Yes.
Sensei pushing in. He's got the dual Beretta. He's going to be able to find a double, going in for the triple as well. What are you doing, Snacks? You know there's a player there. Oh, still going to get destroyed. KC, Olymp, last one's left alive. Never mind, it's going to be Olymp to try and stay alive here. One of the... don't think it's going to happen. I mean, he finds a kill. There's just no way he can do this, surely. No, but the snapper out. He gets the headshot, not Olymp. 17 HP, he's got a dream, but the bomb, it's middle of no man's land here. He knows the player's our top player, and he also is aware of the fact that a USB shot, two other shots there. I mean, he's got 0 armor, he's just going to get absolutely battered. So all he can do is hope to try and find some kills and let them play aggressive. Or maybe play aggressive for himself, going in for a rotation. If he just stays to this one spot, he's just going to have to try and run through a trial of pain here. And Arrow is just going to be playing for information this whole time, just waiting for anyone to go in for that bomb. And Olymp knows he hasn't really got many choices. Now the fact that he's left it down to 30 seconds, he goes in to grab it, the information's there, they peek, he's down. Good attempts, but that's going to be the 8th round of ball on the board here.
And that's the big equalizer. Exactly what they needed. I mean, we talk about teams with new players and how much of an effect that can have. We spoke about it kind of at length for Big Academy, without really realizing that Ignis came in with 2 new players as well. So this is definitely a lot more of an even playing field than we had originally anticipated. And Big looking to take advantage here of the chaos of the Ignis roster. Unfortunately, it's just going to be one upgraded pistol and a flash. It's very little to work with, but who knows? They might make it work.
Oh, flash is not being used yet. They still got it. Still got the handy little flash. Going up in towards his mid position. Arrow should be able to find a kill here. Sin's going to be backing him up as well with an A1. Little utility. Arrow has got some here. The flash are going to be coming out, but they're going to get spotted. And the player with an upgraded gun is the first one to die. Sin does go through and fall. That might be a gun in their hands if they can get it up in time. No, they're going to have to play aggressive. They fall. Headshot comes out, but Arrow stays alive.
I will say, statistically, these two teams are fairly close on this map. I mean, Big have more maps played, but it's a discrepancy of like 8%. So it's not the hugest difference in the world here. It's not the hugest advantage one way or the other, but for what it's worth, Big do seem to have that slight 8% advantage. Looking to press it. Of course, this slightly expensive bonus with a little bit more of a buy-in to come through as well, but Ignis going to be forcing in here. This might be their last chance to start cracking in some space for themselves.
I'd say that Big have an automatic advantage on this map as well, considering two of these players must have joined the roster within the last couple of days. I'd have to double check on ECA, but automatically should be given Big the advantage. We'll have to wait and see. Snacks takes down Sensei. That's not a good start here. Big line up. Sin, what's that aim? Feels all across the board. The damage comes through, but not the kill. Process is going to be in a good position to try and get some sprays through the smoke. It doesn't kind of work, though. Again, going for the spray, you need to get that reload out in time. 1 minute left on a clock, and he's unsure what is going on at the moment. He's not called in for help, but he should have done. Oh, that spray! It was so close to connecting. Finally, the cavalry is going to be coming in, but I think it might be a bit too late on this front. There's an upgraded gun as well on site for one of the Ignis' team, if they so wish, but they've all got AKs, so I don't think they want an A1. Big flash going to be coming through. Casey going to be going hunting. He's, you know, a little bit peckish. Maybe he wants a snacks.
There was definitely a lean to a possible rotation, and I think that was one of the issues. Kind of pulling back a little bit, looking to maybe move towards that B site, and a quick glance back spots out the molly, clearing out that, higher position on the containers, realizes, oh, geez, okay, they actually are hitting A. And by that point, there is no time to try and mount a retake. So instead, they're just going to try and hold on to the weapons that they had. And of course, that means it's going to be a slightly less expensive buy. Not a cheap buy by any measure. Still in a very, very precarious spot here. 2 kits, so that's definitely doable. But that's if they can get themselves into a retake scenario. Ignis has been... When Ignis gets onto site, they basically deny that entry.
Well, 9-9. Blue Eyes is come and gone. They're going to be playing very aggressive here. Process going to be playing right on the knife's edge. They want to be careful on that front. Sin going to be peeking in. Not going to get a chance though because his teammate's going to get the first kill. He gets the second. Snacks goes down. Players are just going to absolutely destroy them. Casey as well. Moonwalk next time. They just can't stand the chance here. Meanwhile, Olymp has managed to find one, but, he's lost the bomb. He's back in this familiar situation where he has to try and get a retake on the bomb. And both of these players are in such a good position to try and counter his position. Though, saying that one is looking away. Coming down to Process. He gets the advantage, shoots legs out, and good round. 10th round on the board over big. They do lose 2 players, so they're going to have to rebuy into this.
The late lurk attempt from Olymp obviously could have been huge, but unfortunately his entire team just got deleted in the first couple of engagements. That went by so quickly. I think they're definitely kicking themselves a little bit for that one. Didn't even matter that they only had 2 kits. Bomb not going to be planted. Not going to allow that one to happen. And Ignis, of course, on a knife's edge here. If they lose this round, economy broken. Big up to 11. And this is where problems really start to set in.
Oh, Snacks finds Sky. That is a good first initial kill as they can push on over towards the B. Slight arrow trying to hit his mark, and that's exactly what it does. Snacks is going to be falling. Loading this front, but he turns. He's unable to hit those shots. Nade and Molly going to be following up. That might be a good denial. That's actually going to be a kill onto Casey. Good first kill. The trade's going to be coming out. Olim's going to be able to make quick work of Sin coming down. It's going to be Sensei with the A1, not the AWP we've seen him do fantastic work on. Limited amount of bullets. We can't actually see the bullet count. But he's now going to have to go in for this retake as the bomb has gone down. Smokes on either side, and he has to just push blind through here. He has no chance. Information is out, though. He has to back off. AK is on the ground there. He opts to not go for it. His smoke, he knows, is still on the other side of this one. So that one dissipates. He's able to peek on through. But he has no idea if a player followed him through into that smoke. So he's just so wary of that position behind him. He's not focusing on what's ahead of him. He peeks out, gets the first kill. Second one, he can't. Next time, gets the clutch, and Sensei goes down.
Better luck next time. I mean, to be fair, that was a solid attempt. I'm looking at this going, just save, man. Just save that weapon, pull back, give them the round. It's cool. Have a weapon in the next round. No, he pushes. And after those first 2 kills, I'm a believer. But unfortunately, just could not get that last one. It was a great swing from that Ignis player to secure themselves that round. It is going to be a force from Big, however. They're going to try and extend this as much as possible. Keep bleeding it out. They know that they have a little bit of an advantage here, so they're going to press that as much as possible. And there you go. They just made it that much wider.
First kill coming in from Big, but the second one is not going to be on their side. It's going to be Sky falling. Once again, Casey pushing on in. His teammates backing him up, looking to take care of the player, but it's going to be Sin backed up for a quick moment anyway from Arrow before they both end up getting found. The last 2 players left alive. Oh, Sensei through the smoke. Yeah, that's when you call it. Come on, no, come on, back off. Are they really going for this? I respect the hustle. Sensei going to be backing up his teammate. ProStar's going to be going in for the PK. Going to be able to find the first kill. Going in for the second one as well. But he's going to fall. It's going to be down to Sensei once again. He gets one, but doesn't realize Olymp is right next to him and gets the final kill. And oh my god.
There would be unbelievable poetry if the player that got the last kill was next time again. Unfortunately, this time, it was Olymp. Maybe next time, but this time, and the last time, oh, it's very, very confusing lexicography that we've got going on here. But what isn't confusing is that this has been an incredibly back-and-forth game between these two teams. Unfortunately, Big back down onto USPSs. They gambled it all on that last round. It's why they pushed it. They knew they kind of had nothing to lose. They were going to be on pistols next round anyway. So they pushed it. It didn't work out. They've done a lot of damage to Ignis's economy, though, and I think this was part of the plan because it's 2 MAC-10s along with the AKs. And somehow, this might still be doable.
Might be, but, you know.
Unlikely.
And Olymp in his flank, just like holding up the rear. It's been such a good job from him. Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, an AK into the next rounds, that's pretty good. Pretty nice. But I don't know if they're going to be allowed it though. Oh, Sin as well with the smoke. He has to place it down quickly though. A little bit too slow. That's unfortunate. Snack's going to be able to find one. Finds the second as well, but the trade comes through and the AK is still alive and kicking at the moment in Arrow's hands. He's not even reloaded that gun. He doesn't want to give any kind of information away. And so thanks to that smoke going down, I think it is going to give him enough time as they try to work out if he'll sit in that or not.
It's great that Big have consistently been trying to whittle away at the economy. But we're getting to that too little too late point again. Ignis at the end of this still looking reasonably good. That MAC-10 from the previous round. Opting not to reinvest there. Smart decision. Big Academy. Now going to be able to buy in once again. And because this has been so back and forth, it's really tough to see exactly where those small errors are. Maybe it's over peaking. Maybe that's the small error.
Yeah, maybe next time we'll see that kill. But he's not going to be alive this time around. Hey. It sounded like I was trying to like BM our observer. I was not. I was just making the joke that Sin does get the kill onto Casey. Being a decent player to watch out for here. Excited if he can continue down that route. Olymp being a bit of a flanker player, but he's going to have to take the helm this time around. And it's unfortunate for him, Casey, and next time are both dead. It's going to be a smoke. No boost, I would expect. And then it's going to be going in for the double PK. Spray's going to be coming in early as well. Try and block him out. It's not going to work. Skye's there, finds two. Finally able to answer back and get a couple of kills. He's usually just fodder to the guns over towards that site, but this time round he managed to get a kill. Snacks, he's still alive and kicking. They may not realize this, but he's going to be looking to drop down. Picks up the bomb even. May not realize there's two players there. That's going to be Skye. Even if he takes that shot there, it's going to be...
What?
He's just walked past two players. He's going to be able to find another one. No! That was so close to being perfect for Snacks. Misses that cross.
How did they miss him? Oh my god. I mean, there you go. Moonwalking. That's what happens when you moonwalk. Okay, it wasn't enough for him to secure the round, unfortunately. He couldn't even get that second kill. How unreal would it be if he'd been able to get 3 kills there? Because he had a really good position for it. And in a world where he actually hits the shots on the second player, I could see that third kill coming through. And again, it doesn't confirm the round by any measure, but at least they'd have a bit more cash. Now, unfortunately, back down onto pistols. There's a scout to try and make some moves, but Sensei's got the AWP again, and oh, he has been so dangerous. AWP rifle, doesn't matter what you put in his hands, he is scary.
Yeah, I mean, 21 kills. You can see why he's been on this lineup for so long. Oh, shot comes out. That's a really good shot as well. Coming out, ProStar's are going to be down to 23. Sensei comes back and answers back in with 2 banger of shots. Only one is going to be a kill, though. He could end up falling to the... Nope, never mind. Next time's going to run away. Skye towards the B site. He has been the first to fall usually here. This time around, let's see if he can do something different. Last round, he managed to find 2 kills and was able to stay alive all the way to the end. It's going to be a barrage of these players. Casey around that corner going for the first peek. He's going to get hammered, but his teammate's going to run around the corner and get a double kill. Oh, actually, one kill is going to be Moonwalk and Snacks with the kill each. And, well, Snacks with another. Not like this, Sam. Really, we're in a 2v2 situation. Sensei's picked up the AK. Dropped over the AWP to process. Definitely the right call here. It's going to be the USP in the hands of this player. He could try to upgrade to a rifle, which would be a better play. Never mind. Wallbang onto Snacks. They get the first kill. Now they're going to be pushing in, playing aggressive. Moonwalk gets the first kill. Sensei can walk this back. He can. Gets the kill, and he'll be able to pick up the AWP as well. You can see it in the top left corner there.
Yeah. Finally, Sensei, in this moment, in this clutch, on the exact same site. Third time's a charm. And he manages to win that one out for his team. Very, very well played there. 12-12. I see a world where there's overtime. It's going to come down heavily to what the economy is going to look like over the next few rounds. Because, again, it's knife's edge for both of these teams, realistically. Either one that loses here is going to be in a heap of trouble. So I'm curious to see how that is going to end up. But for now, we've got the AWPs back on the board here. And again, it's Sensei who has honestly been so good with it. And his opening frags have been massive for cracking open these rounds. When he gets that opening kill, it's very likely they can, you know, secure that round for themselves.
First kill this time. They go into the hands of the next time. And Casey finally gets the kill onto Arrow as well. Goes for the spray, gets the damage, but not the kill. Process into one as well onto Moonwalk. Snacks falls. Process is being a little bit on fire. Good player in his own right. Next time in Olymp, last two players left alive. Let's see what they're going to be able to do this time round. Olymp 22-16. Next time only on 13-15. AWP in hand though. Olymp's going to be playing aggressive, trying to get in a, you know, early push. Not really watching all these angles, but it's going to catch off Skye off guard, and that's all the kills you need to be able to open up that site. Sin on the rotation might be able to catch off guard one of the players. No. They're actually both going to be coming in from the safe angles now. Bomb's going down. Molly, honestly, should have been... That should have been held. They now have one flash, Sam, to try and get this in. Oh my god, next time. Almost going to get CSGO, but the nade's going to be coming through. His teammate's going to get a kill, and now it's going to be a 1v1 Sin. Has an idea where this player is, but expects him to be down towards the stairs. Doesn't clear his angles. Massive mistakes there.
Yeah,
really
weird
well played by
one.
Olymp.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to give credit where it's due. Olymp does a really good job of recovering things, but Big opened things up so well, and towards the late round, they just crumbled. And I think this has been a problem kind of for both sides, where these like small mistakes towards the late game cause this toppling domino effect, and then it comes down to these like clutch moments, and then it's, well, which player is going to be better in the clutch? Like in the previous round, Sensei wasn't alive, so chances are Big don't win that one. But even then, Sensei has lost 2 of those clutches and, you know, won 1 of them. So I find it really problematic, and I think that this is a symptom of these two teams being relatively, or having a lot of new players, is that they're not as coordinated as they should be, so they're relying a lot more on individual performance, and that's causing huge problems.
I'd like to see more out of Casey. He did, you know, decently well on their CT side at the start, but he really fell off. So we have to wait and see. I mean, Ignis, they badly won this round, and they've got advantage on it. It's all going to be down to how many mistakes they make. And if Big can actually purchase in on these. At the moment, it's uncertain as to where Ignis are looking to try and set up here. They're playing a little bit more passively, waiting for something to happen from the side of Big, and trying to bait out as much utility as possible. We are going to be seeing the boost at the right time here. No, they look away. Sensei, get back up there. He misses it. Or maybe thinks that they've already pushed up, so he's going to be clearing these angles. And when he doesn't see someone that might be the killer, Olymp's going to be playing on the flank. Is going to be Sensei with the first kill. No! What? Somehow that was Prosus from behind. Really good shots. There's good teamwork as well. Another headshot going to be coming out from Prosus. Sensei shoots through his teammate's head, gets a kill. And that's going to be the bomb lost. All of a sudden, it's looking so good for Big. It's going to be down to Olymp on this flank. He's going to be able to find one. Moonwalk onto Prosus as well. There's life back in this round, but it's not over yet. Still have to regain control, and Olymp's going to be coming up from behind. Sensei looks away at the wrong time. He might go down. No, he catches him off guard. It's going to be down to Moonwalk. He's trying to push in here on towards this A site. He's already going to be very deep. He's got the bomb in his hand as well.
Oh, no.
He's going in for the plant. Maybe he just has no option. The P250 of all guns gets the kill. Defuse is able to come through. I don't think there's an AWP on the board for them to pick up, so pretty good rounds overall, but that's going to be the equalizer, Sam.
Losing the bombs so early in the round is devastating, because even though they have a huge gun advantage, trying to push back into a very, very predicted early area. At this point, Big know exactly what your aim and your intention is, so they're gonna babysit it. Sure, they don't have 100% knowledge of exactly where you're gonna come from, exactly when you're gonna peak, etc., but these are pretty damn good players. So those reflexes gonna be on point, gonna be ready and waiting. And they will not allow that you recover the bomb and get a plant. Okay, eventually they do get the plant, but they can't win the round, and that's the truly important part is, despite the plant, pistols.
Skye, far too slow on his reaction there. There are going to be nades coming through, but I'm not going to lie. His molly should have been down way earlier. Decided to hold on to it. The nades, molly going to be able to do a decent amount of damage, but the opposition do have a gun in their hands at the moment. If another player goes down, that could spell a lot of trouble for Big, even if they do win this round. Snacks goes down. That being said, if they manage to go fairly clearly with only one player being down, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Sin takes the peak, gets the kill as well. Olymp, he's got a Glock to his name. The player you most want to have a gun in his hands has nothing to answer back with. That's going to be the 14th round on the board.
So what do we think the chances are that we go 14-14 at the end of this round?
I mean, it's got to be, right?
The way
we
things
both think
have been
it's
going.
Be overtime.
Yeah, there's this suspicion. I will say, however, if Big win this game, they probably win the map. Just because Ignis's economy is an absolute mess, and at that point, their loss streak bonus is going to be like nada. So, I mean, obviously they'll be able to force in. They'll have to. They'll probably get some upgraded pistols, maybe like an MP9 type vibe, depending on, you know, what little bit of cash they have available to them. But realistically speaking, again, Big will have the advantage. But that is all dependent on them winning this round. Because if they don't win this round, then they are back down onto the lowest loss streak bonus, and they have no money.
Seems like we need to go into a quick break due to a bit of a tech issue. We'll be right back.
When you sick of crying all your tears away, is that all I am? All I want is for you to be happy. You know this ain't healthy. Do I make you happy? How many nights will you make this decision? Nights ending tears in this blurry of vision. You know we don't love you. What you holding on to? Scream through the phone even though we won't listen. So I'm still at your place, trying to make it okay. He's miles away, I'm left here with you. Say that you just need someone caring for you. When will you see me more than you rescue? I'm doing everything he doesn't do, but I'm still not enough. Even your parents know I'm good for you, but I'm still not enough. You wanna be done with him, you're stuck with him, 'cause you don't have the guts. And after all I've done, I'm still not enough. Still at your place, trying to make it okay.
Okay, welcome back. Sorry about that, folks. Unfortunately, tech issues, well, they do happen for these remote events, sometimes for online or, LAN events. We work with technology, and sometimes it says no. But back to what we were saying, economy is a knife's edge here for both of these two teams, and whoever wins this round has a good chance of winning the whole shebang.
Just to reiterate, as far as we know, Ignis has got 2 new players on the board, Next Time and Moonwalk. We'll have to wait and find out on an official statement, but they have given 0 thus far. But it doesn't seem like they are standing, so we'll have to wait and see. Big Academy. I mean, like you're saying, if they don't win this round, I just don't see them being able to pick this up. They'll get drowned out. Ignis. Been pretty good. Casey, he can't be missing those shots. It was a difficult one. He was ended up dropping down. What sorts to play across on over. That's going to be big information. Even though Sin took a lot of damage, that's going to allow him to cool this out for his teammate. Skye is going to be in a crucial position. They're going to be playing up aggressive. You can see Casey's going to be peeking up. As soon as Skye peeks out there, he's going to have his head lost as well. Over towards mid. Olemp's going to be able to find one. Casey going to be holding on towards the steel girder at the moment. Skye has to play so patiently, waiting for one of his teammates to chuck out a flash, or just to bait out Casey this whole time. Oh god, it takes a lot of... Yeah, he does manage to get it though. Questionable, but somehow makes it work. Flash going to be coming through for him as well. Trying to get the right angle for this. Hopefully not going to see flash arrow at the same time. There's going to be flash coming out from the opposition. Skye is going to get defended. It's going to be arrow. He pushes in. He's going to be able to pick up double kill. Going for the triple. There we go. That's what we needed. Big looking to close out this first map. 15-13. Very little money on the board of Ignis, but we've seen them do it before.
Jeez, what a round from Skye. Unreal. Winning that first duel without taking a lick of damage. That flash comes out at just the right time. Doesn't, in fact, flash out his teammates. And Skye, from his position, is somehow able to spray down 3. Despite the fact that all of Ignis knew that that's where he was. They didn't see him cross. There was a smoke, but, didn't hear anything happening there. So you suspect that he might still be there. And yet, the follow-up 3K... completely uncontested. Beautiful round for Big Academy. And that means that, yes, as we said, they have so much cash going into this round. A full, beautiful, fleshed out buy. And Ignis on the 1 round loss bonus. Okay, I was clearly, a little... What's the word? The word when you think that things are going to be better than they are?
Hopeful.
Yes, a little too hopeful. I was thinking like, maybe we'll have the MP. No, Mac 10 and 2 Mac 10s actually. Okay, and pistols.
Yeah. Sometimes the Tech 9s can be better than the Mac 10s if it allows you to be able to purchase some extra utility. It's going to be Arrow. Having to back off. 2 SMG players coming through. They're going to be under fire. Oh, somehow Olip does get that kill. Not traded out as of yet. Sensei all he has to do is hit a single headshot, and that's exactly what he does. Casey, meanwhile, does find a kill. Picks up a gun for himself as well. Snacks and him going to be looking to try and save. There are currently everything Ignis have in this game. They do have the bomb. Looking to go in for a plant as well. It's going to be a bit of a tight one. Boost instead. This is clever. Instead of going straight in for the plant, they're going to go in for the kills. Aggressive play. Get the advance, at least equalize in regards to manpower. It's a smart play. Damage is still going to be coming through. Sin's going to have to try and save this, but now going to be down to 1 HP. Realizing he's a hairbreadth away from going down, and Snacks knows this. He knows he got the dink, and he's going to follow up with the kill. Winter not done yet. Right on the precipice of Big going to be able to take this bout, but no, Ignis answer back.
How did it all go so wrong so quickly? The rush definitely plays a part in that, but I'm just going to roll back to something I said a few rounds ago. And again, it feels like strategy and team play are things that are still very much being ironed out. Communication, all those synergistic things are still being worked on. And right now they are leaning on individual prowess. And it's keeping them both alive. Round after round, we're on the absolute brink of overtime. And I think we might just get there.
I think we will. I mean, it's what we both predicted fairly early on, is that both of these teams are a little bit all over the place. They're not consistent enough, and especially when you're going to leave an opening like that. Arrow playing a little bit too eager beaver in my mind. He wasn't backed up by a player there. If you had a second player who was able to go in for a sort of a wide peak there, would have been great. But Skye, he's going to be trying to help out his teammate here. Teammates finds 2. Going in for the 3rd as well. Oh my god, never mind. The hero is coming through, but it's going to be Casey and Co. Look to tie these players down. They're coming through the sideline. What are you doing? Sin, please, not like this. Now Process left alive, but not for long. We're going to overtime. Oh my god. Casey finally coming in clutch for his team.
And that was unreasonably close. Honestly, big. They came so close. Down to the wire. Definitely some overzealous moves there. You could feel that they were on the precipice of winning, and some of those mistakes start to come through. You get a little bit over-eager, a little bit overzealous, pushing out unnecessarily. We saw that from 2 different players, in fact. And Ignis did really well to maintain their calm, to win out in those duels. And, of course, that very last 1v1, to be able to bring that one home, take us to overtime. Well done, but we haven't reached the finish line just yet.
Yeah, I mean, Skye, it was a little bit lackluster at the start of that CT side for Big, but towards the end, he got that, it was actually 4 kills in a single round, and then we just see him pick up 3 kills, which is huge. But his team just crumpled. Sensei was able to find 1, and then we see, what was the play? Was it Process who jumped around the corner? Oh, I can't remember who it was exactly.
No, Process was the last one alive. Yeah. I can't remember who it was that jumped. It wasn't Arrow.
No, Arrow was the first one to die into mid. So it's some questionable behaviors. We'll have to double check who it was. I think it might have been Sin, if I'm right in saying.
Oh, yeah.
That wide jump. But yeah, interesting to see what they're going to be able to do.
Should be jumping back in any moment now. There you go. Overtime in our first map of the series. Remember, this is Big's map pick. So they definitely want to come out on top of this one if they can. And they are going for broke. They've bought into the AWP. Sensei has that back in his hands. He has been excellent with it, but a little bit quieter on the CT side, weirdly enough.
Well, we predicted it. And here we are. Casey ended that half. Well, first... the T half really well there. Coming in clutch. Arrow's going to get burnt alive, and Casey knows this. That's information out. He's going to hold this angle. Gets the shot out. That's going to be an easy kill. Not really much Arrow can do that in that situation. Process is going to be playing a slow game. He's going to be able to find one. Goes over the second. Gets it. Gets tagged out, but he's still going to be alive and kicking for now. Goes over the shots. Gets the informational play as well as the damage, but not the kills as of yet. USB comes out.
No.
His teammate helps him. He picks up an AK. Goes over the peak. Gets the kill. And Casey, once again, left in a clutch situation, gets the first. It's now going to be a 1v1. And, well, that damage, I was going to say, Casey has the advantage, but no longer the equalized. Almost.
Basically.
I mean, yeah, well, it takes us 1 shot. Last time we saw Ignis fail on this. This time around, I mean, Casey, I don't think he's going to be looking to give this up. He's going to be peeking in towards the right angle. Hits the headshot to make sure the player's dead. Gets the round on the board, and he's done it again.
Beautiful pre-fire, just to make sure he checks as much of that angle as he can before he swings around. And he knows, well, he's not out in the open. So if he is there, he's going to be hugging the wall. Beautiful, perfect crosshair placement. Fires the shot as he swings. And that is a round clutched. Once again for Ignis. Big Academy going to be a little bit disappointed with this one. Again, we're seeing some of those cracks in the armor come through. Some of those really silly mistakes.
Process is just going to be playing super aggressive. Finds one. He's going to have to run to the hills before he's going to get found. But no, finds a second one as well. Goes down. He stood still for too long. Damage is done though, Snacks and Moonwalk. Snacks is a big kill to find, but honestly, Casey and Olymp are the clutch ones here. This guy is still alive and kicking, waiting to go for any kind of peek in case he's going to be sneaking up. It should be able to spot out the player. There you go. He spotted out the arm. He can now go for the free fire aim, but he's going to get spotted out by another player, so he can't go for that kill. He finds one. And goes in for the second. Casey, he's just taking this for free. This player's at discount. Goes in for the third. Can't quite get it, but he's done the damage. Big plays. AWP in the hands of Sin, and well, bomb goes down. That's a flash in the hands of Sin. Next time it's going to be up close and personal. It's going to be down to Sensei to go in for the flash. Going to be coming through. It was perfectly predicted. That's got to be round. I mean, Sin, he's got an AWP and a dream, but such low HP, knows where one of the players is, but he has to play aggressive to be able to get anything here. Can't do it.
I mean, Process has been really good the last couple of rounds. Okay, the start of the last round, he kind of overstayed his welcome a little bit. I couldn't believe he stayed for the second, and then he still tried to stay for the third. So it makes sense that he does get traded out before he's able to get that. And the round before, he got like 3 or 4 kills as well. I mean, he's been ridiculous. But despite those heroics, Big still Ignis still crumble under the pressure. No, it's definitely Big. I don't know why I'm confusing myself.
It's all good. It's not difficult.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Hey.
I have a low wisdom score.
Nerd.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm wearing like a D&D top right now either. Skye does take a chunk of damage. It's going to be 46 points of damage from that nade. Casey, again, going to be playing aggressive Skye. If he lets him away with this once again, oh my god, please! How does he keep doing this for free? It's just, it's unforgivable. So, like, to be quite honest, that's 2 times rounds of, like, round. I mean, Arrow attacking, unable to get forward. And Casey looking to go in for his 4th kill here, but does back off. Sensei is going to be the last one that's live. Ignis is going to just turn face and slap Big down. Seems that way. If any player was going to be able to clutch this 1v3, it would be this one, but Smoke's going to be coming through. He still gets it, but he's now going to be low HP. He can't take any damage, and it doesn't matter. AWP hits him. That's going to be the 18th round on the board here. All Ignis need is one more round.
I mean, to be fair, you know, the start of their T side initially was very, very back and forth, but you could see they had some control going for them. So to see them have such a strong T side on that first round of OT, very, very impressive. Getting them all the way up to map point. It's going to be a big uphill battle here for Big Academy. They cannot afford to lose even 1 round, because obviously 1 round lost, and that means that they lose their map pick. So coming into this next one, that synergy, that communication, it has to be on point. And they did start off reasonably well when they started on the T side, and then eventually it started to go back and forth. But at the start, they were looking quite strong. So if they can channel that, they might be able to give themselves a stay of execution.
Well, if you like looking at Olymp's feet there, you'll be happy. There we go. We're going to switch away.
I'm not into feet. I don't know about you, Tom.
No, well, Arrow, he's been a player that I've been pretty disappointed with. I'm not going to lie. There's been times where he's overstepped the mark and has been unable to accomplish what you'd really want from a player on the roster of a Big Academy. But I'm done speaking about that stuff. Let's move on into the next and potentially final half the overtime.
Very important scenario here for these two teams. You know, I said a little bit earlier on, this is a bit of a proving ground, a bit of a testing ground to see how these teams are going to do, particularly now with some new players on the roster. Big, I mentioned, the Academy team never having played an ECL before. This is a good opportunity for them to really stamp their name.
All Ignis need is 1 round. Casey was a bit useless on the CT side. I say useless, maybe that was a little bit brutal, but
jeez.
You know what? Maybe it was fair enough. I mean, he went into the T side with very few kills, and he wasn't really that effective. Let's see what he can do this time round. All he needs is 1 round for his team. He's going to be starting it off with a bang, gets a kill. Looking to go for the second one as well. Oh, third one, not going to happen. Sensei's going to answer back, but it's going to be Olymp with a single kill of his own and doing a lot of damage as well. Sensei and Sing going to be the last 2 players left alive to try and clutch this out, to try and take them through to at least another round on the board, but they're currently Gonna get destroyed from behind. Unfortunately for them, it's gonna be Sin left alive, and Kicking goes for the spray. It was so close. But GG, well played. It is gonna be Ignis taking that first map.
Big better luck next time. Get it? Because next time got the last kill. Ha! I'm so funny. Yeah, well done, Ignis. You know, I said coming in on paper, Big should have the